is Ryan from the Mixed Drive. So we are here at the Ritz-Carlton. We all dressed to our T's for this lady right here. So we're the only radio station, Mix FM, that's going to be doing a one-on-one interview with her. I'm very, very excited, very, very honored to actually be the person interviewing her. So you all seen her show, Live on the Fab Lane, so you know how loud she can get. So I'm not too sure if I should wear a bulletproof vest or not, so fingers crossed.
Okay.
Welcome down to Malaysia. I really hope you're enjoying your stay over here.
Thank you.
Have you had any great food? Can you still remember the names of the type of
I
foods
had
you had?
nasi.
Lemak.
Yes.
Spicy?
Yes.
Good?
Yummy.
Oh.
It was great.
Oh, fantastic.
And it was spicy.
You love spicy food?
I love it.
Oh, good.
And the fish were dried.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My mom grew up. I grew up with my mom eating that all the time. I'd be like, Mom, what's that smell? Because then she throws it on the stove. Her squid. It was delicious.
How many years has it been since you retired as a model?
Oh my gosh. I have not been a model since I was probably like 18.
Since 18?
Yeah, like many, many years. Now I model for, I guess it's more like a spokesmodel, I hope, or a role model, you know, and I have my own brands, and so sometimes I'm the face.
Yeah.
You know, I have this new brand that I'm launching now called Just Fab. It's justfab.com, and so sometimes I do things on that, or I do, you know, yeah, I'll walk a runway for charity to raise a lot of money to give to the kids or to my women. But, you know, in terms of like modeling for someone else's campaign, I haven't done that in forever. But I guess I still am a model every day. That's a lot of pressure, man. I got kids. I don't want to be that. I want to be a role model now before I want to be a fashion model.
But do you ever miss it?
Never, because it never goes anywhere. It's right there. If I want to walk outside right now and be a model, I can.
Here in Malaysia, you know, we're huge fans of Life on the Fab Lane.
Thank you.
Number one.
I know, that's what they said.
It's pretty amazing.
Terima kasih.
Oh, sama-sama. And how much of that is actually real? We just want to know about that.
Well, my show, I started it many years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, long before all of this crappery that is on. It's 800 shows now of crap, but I considered it a docudrama.
Okay.
And then it turned into this thing which is called reality TV, which I think is turning a little obscene.
Yeah.
But in terms of the realness, it's very real, and I think that's what people get about me. I'm very real. Like, yes, you know, there are some elements, and people are probably going to kill me for saying this, but there are some elements. If you're going to go tape in a restaurant, the restaurant knew you were coming.
Yeah.
Because you had to set that up, you had to get clearance. People don't think like that, though, in the public, so, you know, don't blow their bubble. But so there are some things. If I traveled to Malaysia, they knew I was coming. We had to book the flights, we had to get the cameras, but then within that, once you're there, it's just rolling and it's just kind of going. So that's what's real, that's my schedule. When I'm doing a fashion show, I'm really doing a fashion show. I didn't stage that for TV. Some people stage things for TV, but those are people that have nothing to do with their lives, and that is where the line is different. I try to show the behind the scenes for people to kind of educate them, and yes, entertain them. I mean, I don't know, everybody says I'm pretty funny, but to educate them about the business and the hard work that goes into it, and really what it takes to make it. It's not all easy. It's not all, you know, cake and ice cream. It's tough, and so I want them to see both sides of that. So I think that my show is far, you know, more realer, if that's a proper word, than most.
There's going to be some bad days as well. So what do you not look forward to when?
I never look forward to waking up early in the morning, but I do that, and I have a little baby. He's 2, but he looks like he's 10. So yeah, I have to wake up. I don't get much sleep, and that's turned into kind of being an insomniac.
Yeah.
I can't always eat everything that I want because it's a little crappy. I don't have like the best taste in food. I eat like junk, and I want my candy, and I want my chips, and I can't do all that, so that kind of bums me out sometimes.
Well, you're loving the nasi lemak as well, then.
Yes.
Between Aoki, Ming, and Kenzo, who do you think has most of your personality?
Yoki Lee. I think just something different.
Yeah, I don't know. Yoki is a fashion girl. She's very exuberant. She wants to be a model. You know, Ming designs.
Yeah.
Kenzo is a Gemini, so he has a couple of personalities in there. And he's a lot like me, too. I don't know. Ming is a little more sensitive and emotional, and I can be that, too. And Aoki's a little more aloof and tough, and I can be that, too. and she loves her fashion, and Ming's more making the clothes, and Yoki's gonna wear them down the runway, and I do both of them.
Okay.
And they're both kind of loud, crazy, funny kids.
Yeah.
And they're really good kids, and they get really good grades, and I'm proud of that.
Oh, that's fantastic. If you weren't doing any of this, what would you have been doing?
Well, I would be a mom, that's for sure, because I was a mom actually very early on, like 22, I think I was having my first kid, 23. But if I wasn't doing this, I would have been a veterinarian. I've rescued every animal in the world. I mean, at times in my house, I've had probably 8 dogs and 6 cats or something, like the cat lady.
Yeah.
And then they've died, sadly, because I rescued them, so you never know where they came from or how old they were. So I would be a vet, or I would be a doctor. Anyone in this room right now, I could treat you all and help you and tell you what to do and what you needed, but I don't have a license, so you'll sue me if it goes wrong. And every day in my life, I practice law, and I'm really interested in, I want to be a lawyer, and one day, if I have the time, I would love to try to, actually now I'm in talks with a university to try to privately kind of work my way through that, but I deal with it every day in life anyway, as a businesswoman. You know, I'm reading contracts, and you're reading this, and if you don't read the fine print, you know.
Kim K.
Yes.
All right.
What they told you don't ask.
Yeah, what they told me
It's
not
okay,
to
it's
ask.
okay.
I'm going
I
to do
said
it
it's
anyway. So, what do you think? It's 72 days of marriage,
Yes.
and then everything just kind of blows out of
Yes.
proportion. Kim K says that, you know, she wasn't ready.
Yes,
What do
I
you
talked
think
to
of-
her a lot.
Okay, you talked to her. So, what did she have to say about that? I mean, when you were talking to her.
She said to me exactly what she says to everybody else. She says, I wanted something and it just wasn't that. I don't go home with her at night. I'm not in the bed with her. You know, I think she's a beautiful, sweet girl. We have very different paths in life. She's a real sweetheart. And I think 72 days is super short to be married.
Do you think that...
It's a luxury. It's a luxury. If I could do 72 days, I might try.
Well, do you think that you went a little too fast with this marriage as well, or?
I think she went a little too fast, and I think she would say that, no, I think she would say that she went a little too fast. And we talk about that for sure. And that's another thing that I try to teach young people, and I've talked to her a lot of times about that. You have to make solid choices in your life. And sometimes, and it goes far beyond a Kim K conversation, when you do certain things in life, there are repercussions. When you do this, it will come back later. So as individuals, we all in this room have to make choices that will stick with us forever. And that's what I teach my children. I'm going to go to dinner with her in 2 weeks when I get back to LA, and this is what we're going to say. And I'm going to shake her and say, I didn't even have dinner with the boy. And that's the end of that. And I'm going to support her and love her no matter what, because that's what friends do. And I'm not going to judge her, because that's what friends don't do. And that's the end of that. And I think she's supremely hot.